Hello, hello, and welcome to Arkadium's Daily Crossword Live. I see Dee saying happy Saturday. What's up, Tess? Hi, Jilly. Hi, Rhonda and Lucky. And we got Ledition on Twitch. Ledition doesn't like to miss a stumper, and Tess doesn't like to miss a stumper. You've missed the last few, I remember. Yeah, Jilly says, I hope everyone is ready to be stumped. Hi, Catherine. How you doing? If anyone is watching who is new here, it is Saturday, and on Saturday we have a tradition of solving what is widely regarded as the hardest crossword in all of crosswords. It's called the Saturday Stumper in the Stan Newman daily line of puzzles at Arkadium.com. Today's Saturday Stumper is by Rafael Musa, who's a prolific constructor, but I've never seen him collab with Stan Newman, so this should be interesting. And to remind you, these puzzles are not themed. They are all about kind of wide open spaces, unusual grid entries, and most importantly, just brutally hard cluing throughout. So I already see some guesses for one across. Let's. It looks like an innocuous grid, but terrors await, I promise. Nate Starren says, "Yo, Jack, I'm new. Well, I'm glad to have you here. Stick around for a bit, and I hope you like crossword puzzles because that's one of the main." Oh, and Adriana on YouTube is saying, "I'm new. What's up?" You can subscribe on YouTube. Yeah, hit subscribe. I'm also on TikTok and talking to people on TikTok and on Facebook and Twitch. Okay, one across almost. I see James guessing near, Kyle guessing semi. They both kind of end. Oh, Barbara saying soon. I can sort of make a case for all of these. Yeah, semi really does mean like almost, and then near kind of does too. So I didn't really expect to get one across right out of the gate. So maybe we try one down. Starbursts. It has a space in the name, so I don't think we're referring to the candy. Starbursts. Yeah, we might have actually gotten lucky here because this is sort of. I mean, maybe I'm speaking too soon, but I think Novas makes a lot of sense. Lucinda and Herding Lions and Rand. Yeah, Rand and Ledition pointing out that the plural on Novas is a little unclear. It could be Novas like this or Novi. I'm not sure, but I feel decent about Nova. And most importantly, it works with near, which was one of the top contenders for almost. So I never know how confident to be at this stage in the puzzle, but we got to check our letters. Check our letters. Catherine also thought Novas. Hey, Lena, I'm glad you're here. Minnie thought comet, which is interesting, but I think a nova is literally a star exploding. So it fits the clue a little bit better. Yep, it's Saturday, Jessica. Strap in. All right. Pashti and Toddly Enough and Herding Lions are saying, and Jilly are saying emote for act too big. Yeah, I think that works. Emote is to like display emotion kind of in a big way, I guess. So maybe we're in good shape. The crosses all look plausible. For whom Neety is a nickname. That starts with an A. It's a little unexpected. Yeah, emote is a regular answer for sure. Rhonda. Yeah, Herding Lions, I actually agree with you that emote is what actors do. Hamming is when it gets too big. I think that people who write clues for the emote, yeah, lean into this overly big element, whereas I think it's just merely showing emotion. I have the same read as you do. Oh, interesting. Barbara on Facebook is saying Anita. Larry and Jillian, Lucky and Jessica are agreeing. I guess it makes sense. Needy. Does anyone know anyone who goes by Needy? Anita like this. All right, let's check 21 across. And I guess it is probably an S at this point. Because with Nova, we thought it was either Novas or Novi, but only one of these forms a word. So cruiser's domain is the C. I think we're good on that one. Hey, Sonny Jones, how you doing? Hey, we're doing pretty well, dare I say. I'm going to jinx us multiple times today, so get used to it. And Augustine is here. Getting C. Yeah, good first corner, Lucinda. I totally agree. Normally, we suffer a lot more in these opening corners. Oh, and people are already starting to piece together entries from the acrosses. Let's do 4 down, and then we'll go right to the acrosses in this section. Bed makeup. Oh, interesting. Minnie's saying reef. Is that called, I guess, like a seabed? Yeah, I could see that. And then someone Rest. Interesting. I guess you rest in bed. Hey, Cherry. What's up? Lucinda and Scav and Logician are saying rice, which I think is a smart answer. Like a bed of rice. That is a phrase. Served over a bed of rice. So, and omni is a natural prefix. So I'm going with rice and I'm checking omni right away. All-encompassing space fiction concept. And I guess omni already covers the all-encompassing part. That's what omni means. Ooh, and Taryn is here. Taryn, do you ever solve Saturday Stumpers on your own? I know you are an avid solver. Yeah, so some people saying omniscient, omnipresent, but I think omniverse is a really good guess. That's what Anne and Pashi and Tess and Barbara are all saying. Omniverse. Yeah, space fiction. I guess is this different from the multiverse? Is this even more all-encompassing than multiverse? I'm not exactly sure. Taryn, you seem to be someone who likes hard puzzles, so I recommend trying the Saturday Stumpers, which is what we do here every Saturday. They typically are harder than any puzzle the New York Times puts out. Widely regarded as the hardest crossword available, at least the hardest mainstream regular one. Or you could just join us every Saturday and solve together. Modern Missive. Oh, voice something, right? Interesting. Yeah, Logician saying voicemail. Looking for Peace saying voice over. Hurting Line saying voice note. Maybe we don't know. Yeah, there are kind of a lot of options. Test saying voice chat. Okay. Terrence says Omni would encompass multi, so Omni is even bigger than the multiverse. Catherine says voice note is my first guess. So, yeah, Braun Breakfast likes it too. Just want to be a little cautious. Let's check the downs there and see if note checks out. Gave vigorous expression to. Gave vigorous expression to. Okay. Yeah, this is much smoother than our typical stumper. Albert the Painter is saying veered. Interesting. Natalie says vented. Hey AJ on YouTube, how you doing? Yeah, I think vented makes a little more sense to me with the clue. When you vent, you're giving vigorous expression to. You're emoting, perhaps. I think it seems reasonable. I kind of want to check 7 down. What is this? It's a colon. And we were hoping to make a T work right here for voice notes. That's why I was checking this. Yeah, but it could be voice over, as Azawayne is saying. AJ's like, Minnie, what's up? Minnie goes, not much, just getting stumped. That's what we do here on Saturday. We all get stumped together. Oh, that's actually brilliant. Oh my god. Yeah, what a clue. Is to. And the reason is, as Taryn pointed out, is because, analogies like blank is to blank as blank is to blank, you often shorthand those with colons, and colon stands in for is to. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Taryn does, because she's the one who suggested it, but yeah, is to like a ratio, maybe. Wow. What a clue. That is bare bones. That's about as bare bones as a clue can get. I suppose you could have 1 dot. So voice note is looking good with is to. I'm happy with this. Yeah, they're on the ACT, Taryn. Exactly. Yeah, analogies are in standardized tests and. Wow. Quick study. Underwater Canuck is even saying having flashbacks to writing the SATs with that clue. It's funny. Yeah, that is a very sparse clue. Not getting a ton of guesses for quick study. It's a question mark clue. 3 letters ending in an I. Not exactly. Yeah, Rhonda's giving me the IDK. Oh, uni, I see. Like you study at a university and it's quick. Quick just means abbreviated, maybe? Oh yeah, question mark clues, hurting lions. I suspect this will not be the last one. Uni for university. It is possible. People eager to see 19 across, so maybe we check that. Because I do see a word poking out. Focus time. Yeah, Pasha even taking the time to give me the shrug emojis. That's enough. We'll keep uni in mind, although this NR looks a little concerning. So focus time. Nice. This is better. This is more our speed. Tara and D and Minnie called this from way back, and Underwater Canuck and Lucky all saying, and Catherine all saying attention span fits. And it makes sense. Good entry. Attention span. Sweet. Okay, so maybe we're still cruising here. MLB TV licensee. That's a triple rhyme. D says, Jack, quit jinxing us. I told you I'm gonna do it multiple times. I'm an optimist, what can I say? Let's see. So Echo saying T, other people saying TNT or TBS. I don't think we can get agreement. Yeah, some kind of TV channel, but people can't decide, it seems, between TNT and TBS, so I'm going to move on. Acted on unacceptably. Acted on acted on unacceptability? Okay. Acted on unacceptability. TBS has baseball and TNT has basketball, I'm being told. So if that's the case, then we should put TBS in? Huh. Ryan says TBS. Ted Turner was a huge baseball fan. Okay. Acted on unacceptability. Oh, sent back. That's weird. Sent back. So are we talking like a meal? You send back a meal because it was unacceptable? Oof. All right. Ooh, okay. And now people are seeing quick study. Nice. All right. I'm glad this worked out. I wasn't sure. Science. Yeah, science is something you study, and it's quick because it's abbreviated. Hard clue, but fair. And I see a word going on here, layered indulgence. And Oreo doesn't fit, unfortunately. Oreos do have layers, but yeah, Lucky giving me the beautiful emojis. Ted's like, please let it be croissant. Shania said, I missed these Blues Clues themes. Are you talking about this color blue, or are you talking about something else? YBG Zach is here saying croissant, and Robin as well. Nice. Patrick likes it. Underwater Canuck and Minnie like it. Good. Okay. I was a little concerned about this EEN, but it could have been a couple things. This is, you can either read this as minute or minute. I've been fooled by that before, but I'm not letting my guard down today. Yeah, Shania likes the teal. The light jade, I think Shania actually reverse Google imaged this color once. Yeah, it's looking like eeny. Yeah, like eeny, meeny, Lena. And Sanguine is saying eeny. Yeah, minute it was. Meow is on YouTube saying eeny. Let's see. Okay. Dome d'Abode. Dome d'Abode. Bob Beck is here. And Shredder getting yurt. This is not the hardest stumper we've ever solved. I will say that. Or maybe you guys are just on fire today. Yeah. Spreadsheet function. Okay, cool. Us TikTok kids are quick. It's true. It is true. Headscab says jinxing us. I told you, I'm going to, yeah, Jessica accusing me. I'm going to keep jinxing us. I like a little stump here and there. Looking for peace, and James and Meow are saying some. Kayla is also saying some. Yeah, I guess you sum your column or row in. Hey, you weren't too slow, Meow. You were right on time for that one. Gathering. This grid also has a lot of like openness and flow. Sometimes the corners are choked off, but I'm looking at this section. We have so much to work with over here. We have so many letters in place already. Simon's saying magic. Which I don't. Oh, like Magic the Gathering. That's pretty funny. Unfortunately, it doesn't fit. I think what Pashi and Susan Meeks and Robin and Larry are saying makes more sense. And Minnie, a meetup. A meetup is a gathering. Yeah, Gary's happy with that. Hey Gerber, how you doing? And Cece just followed us. Thank you so much, Cece. If anyone else is watching and doesn't follow us, do consider it. We stream every single day at noon Eastern time. Always a new puzzle, and we play a game called Hurdle afterwards, which is very fun. Bob Beck just followed us. Thank you. Scav says so expensive to get into Magic. Is that true? Oh, and Susan Meeks followed us. And Simon did. Wow. You guys are the best. Making me happy. I didn't know that Magic was really expensive. I guess you have to buy all the cards. Varsity Tutors offering. Underwater Canuck and Jilly and Lucky are saying SAT prep. We were just talking about SAT prep with that analogy clue. Okay. Oh, you're right. It could be ACT. Varsity Tutors. Yeah, maybe that was too hasty, Taryn. Maybe you're right. Maybe we check some crosses. It really could be ACT. It's another standardized test. It's 3 letters. Although everyone wants speed for go fast. Yeah, Carrie and James and Simon and Delia and Taryn all saying speed. Logician saying glide, but then I guess it could be GRE prep. Oh my god. Lots of tests. Okay. Maybe we just quickly check the D. What might precede a ceiling? What might precede a ceiling? That's a strange clue. Not sure. We have, near unanimity on speed in chat. There's something almost too easy about it. You know what I mean? A little concerned here, because I can't make sense of this clue. Maybe we check 11 down? Underwater Canuck saying you can glide slowly, too. You're not wrong. Start too many a promise. Yeah, Gary's saying fasting, which also occurred to me that go fast could be something about not eating. Start too many a promise. Rachel Michelle says eco. Like, Lucky's saying eco too. I'm sure I understand that. We're in a little bit of trouble here. Maybe my jinxes were working. I do avow. EYE, why this? Why is that a start to a promise? Speed doesn't seem right, says Z. I'm a little concerned about it too. Okay, so we take out speed. It just felt too simple. You're right. Jessica and Larry says I'll. Which I can actually make sense of with the clue, at least. Like, I'll do this. That's a promise. Temptation just followed us. Thank you very much. So maybe it's I'll? Not a very easy clue. Ontario's official flyer. Okay, so this is either going to be an airline or a bird, is my thought. People leaning into the bird angle. Excuse me. Scav says turn, which is a classic crossword, bird, but lots of others saying loon. Who knows that? Does anyone know this for sure? Like, is Ontario known for loons? Kitty purr? Kitty purr's like loon is the answer. Okay. I'll trust you. What's that bird, says Gerber. If you've never heard a loon call, you should definitely look them up. They sound amazing. Oh, that's why they call their dollar coin a loonie. There's a loon on it. Wait, that's an awesome fact. I never realized that. It's a loonie because there's actually a loon on it. Loons are common in Canada. Okay, cool. And Underwater Canuck says, I'm from Ontario, so maybe we're actually in good shape. And go fast. Oh, was split. Okay. So we reinstate the S at least. So maybe it is SAT prep after all. And maybe we're back on track here. I'm gonna look here. Emulsion for main courses. Okay, good. Whew. Yeah, I've got a split, Taryn, exactly. Like, get out of here. D. Ken followed us. Thank you very much. Catching up on chat a bit. Yeah. Faith and Pepperoni and Jen and Pashi know their emulsions. Aioli. Yeah, that looks good. Hermit and Sandy like it. Okay, cool. Can we make any sense of this now? What might precede a ceiling? I'm still... Weirdly, a lot of letters kind of make form words here. Hey, Ripgib, I'm glad you came back. I should warn you, Ripgib, that today we're solving a very challenging puzzle. This one actually isn't as challenging as they can be, but typically our Saturday streams, we solve the hardest puzzle of the week. But we're making steady progress, so happy to have you here. Tin as in tin roof, what might precede a ceiling. TIL, why TIL though? Conscious memes, I'm trying to understand. The only thing I can think of is tin. Tin ceiling or till. Give me 18 across as hurting lines. Yeah, fair point. Provocative poster. Comes before a ceiling. Oh boy, I get it. Oh, that was hard. Hard for me at least. I couldn't see it. Okay. Catching everybody up. Charlie Rollins and Braun Breakfast saying a troll is a provocative poster, like online. And till, because it precedes like a limit. Like we'll play till we get 100 points. 100 points is a ceiling, a cap in that sentence. That was hard. Did anyone else find that hard? Yeah, it seems like hurting lions. Yeah, and Gerber. Okay, I'm not alone. I found that really hard, like a time cap. Yeah, a lot of people saying, oh, okay, I'm glad that explanation was worth it because I needed it. Gerber's like, are you kidding me? Okay. Where are we here? Silver accessories. I see pirate. Pirate loot. Pirate wear. Oh, Logician. Very clever again. Logician pointing out it's not Silver the color. We're talking about Long John Silver, who is a pirate. So pirate something is going to be Long John Silver's accessories. But we don't know exactly what accessories they're referring to, so I'm going to do a cross. But that's also a clever misdirection. Feels like they've ratcheted up the difficulty in the east portion of this grid. Yeah, could be hook, could be hats, could be loot. I think a cross will be the swiftest way. Ring to reach. Okay. Yeah, Faith and Lucinda and Catherine and Kellyanne and Agnes all saying phone. Like phone a friend, you're using it as a verb to ring someone up. That looks good. Roxanne Minerals got that. Oh, and then maybe pirate hook, except that it can't be hook because the clue is plural, so the answer should be plural too. So I don't like hook, even though a lot of people in chat are suggesting it. Plural. Hats maybe, as Charlie. At least hats could work. Pirate hats. Yeah. We'll check the A, I guess. Going hard. Rip Gibbs says I have to do homework. Bye. No, we like to make people procrastinate here. That's the ultimate aim of the Daily Crossword Live. Keep people from their work. LZZ just followed us. Thank you. Going hard. Pam and Looking for Peace and Sniffy Ray and Deanie saying at it. I think that makes sense. At it. All right. Gerber's like, I need the downs. Well, here, just for you. Oh, and Flux followed us. Thank you so much. Road picture participant. Road picture participant. Brian Johnson. Carrie says, I'm procrastinating. Good. Mark Mattis just followed us. Thank you so much. Oh, Toto of the Wizard of Oz. Yikes. TikToky and pepperoni getting that. So hold on, what is road? Oh, picture as in movie. And road, is that shorthand for like Yellow Brick Road? Do people call The Wizard of Oz the road picture? Weird stuff, but Robert Owen gets it, and Gerber does as well. Yeah, even Scav is shocked by that clue. That doesn't happen often. Family blank. Okay. Nice. We're really flowing here. Jinx, 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 jinx. Subject of some park signs. Subject of some park signs. Okay. Gerber was like, I'm guessing PETA, but at this point, I don't think PETA is going to make as much sense with the clue. I think pets, which is what Agnes and Tord and Wilco and Gerber are saying, and TikToky, yeah, I guess pets either are allowed or aren't allowed. You might be alerted to that at the park. Okay, let's go back to the left side of the grid. Put lots of things away. Put lots of things away. Oh, people are seeing 41 across. Yeah, so maybe we should look at that. I'll do 24 and then 41, and then we'll start filling in some of the gaps over here. Because I see Flux, who I think is our newest follower, and Roxanne Minerals saying feast. Yeah, to put away can be slang for eat, like eat a lot. So if you put lots of things away, you're feasting, which I'm sure many of us are looking forward to next Thursday. Extra crispy frozen food. Soph followed us. Thank you, Soph. Yeah, and Gerber is excited to see tater tots in the grid, as am I. We learned in a crossword recently that tater is slang for home run in baseball, apparently. Even some diehard baseball fans didn't seem to know that. Okay, how about 30 across? Be bold, why not? Raising expenses. Yeah, Dadnut Dude says tater is back, exactly. Braun Breakfast says, we don't have tater tots in my country, they look good. What country is this that doesn't have the glory of tater tots? Oh my god, here's Eliana Gall saying, calling me Unk again. Saying credit card, which sadly, credit card doesn't actually fit. I think it's a letter too long, and it doesn't play well with this D that we like. It's got to be something else. Ooh, very nice. I like what Carrie and Ladician and Pixie are saying. Childcare. Oh, good clue. Raising as in raising children. Yeah, childcare is a classic expense when you're raising a child. Good clue. Nice, subtle misdirection. That's what I like. Yeah, Gary and Delia are happy with it. That's why we wake up on Saturdays. Magpie says Scotland doesn't really have tater tots. Oh, and Bron says the UK doesn't have tater tots. Lena Luna says the theme seems to be kid-focused because of childcare and tater tots. Yeah, you're not wrong. However, I should say that the Stumpers don't actually have themes. So any theme we're detecting is a mere coincidence. Real McCoys. So I guess the real McCoy means like not a fake. Oh, but wait, I'm saying clan. Why is it clan? I'm actually confused by this. McCoys are crisps here. Did not do feuding family. I see. So the McCoys are actually part of a feud, and they're a clan. Oi, oi, oi. Not 100% on that one. Maybe we'll check the L. The Hatfield and McCoys. Okay, and their clans. Okay, and yeah, Lucinda and Bill are confirming the family feud. Wow, that was tough. That was tough. Because real McCoys is a phrase, right? Real McCoys means like the real deal, not fakes. Mideast money. We got looking for peace and Dina and Pixie and Jillial saying lira, which I think makes good sense. Lira is the currency of Turkey. And onward. It's on Mauna Loa flank. Yeah, Gerber, I'm almost certain this is spelled with an I when it's the currency. The Y is something else, like a constellation, maybe? Oh, Pashi says lira is Italy. It's also Turkey. It's also the currency of Turkey, Pashi. Ooh, Robert Owen and Sweet Georgia Girl and Ginger and Ladician and Jilly all saying Hilo. I think that's how you pronounce it. So this is a city in Hawaii, and Mauna Loa is a volcano in Hawaii. That's looking solid. Looking solid. Biometrical target. Biometrical target. Next I want to do this one. We got a KN opener. Yeah, you guys are good today. I mean, you're good every day, but Wilco and Beth and Carrie, I expect more resistance on Saturday. Warthog and Ferd saying Iris. Yeah, and I'm seeing the eyeball emojis. Yeah, Underwater Canuck and Ladician getting this one as well. Yeah, I guess biometric, you could get an eye scan. TikTok, you followed us. Thank you very much. Yeah, like an eye scan scab. That's my interpretation of it. The best screen grabs. Huh. The best screen grabs. I see. Yeah, kind of a hard clue, but I'm seeing a little signal in the noise. Bika is saying A-list. The idea, I suppose, being on screen on the movies, the best actors you could get for your on-screen project is the A-listers. Yeah, Carrie thinks it's good. I think it's good too. Not an easy clue. Who many a doctor charges? Who many a doctor charges? With the first three letters, it seems like it should be gettable. Oh, I see. Nice work, guys. Dad Not Dude and yeah, Carrie says no show is awesome. No show is smart. Yeah, Tess getting no show. Good stuff. So if someone doesn't show up to their doctor's appointment, the doctor will charge them. I was having a lot of trouble parsing that one, but yeah, it makes sense. Okay, 36 across is nagging at me, so here we go. Calzone's continental kin. Calzone's continental kin. Things are looking good. Flux and Jessica and Bill and Toward all saying knish. Yeah, which is like fried potato pastry thing. Callista is here getting knish. Yeah, so calzones, they're both kind of pockets, stuffed pockets. Mr. Pickle says this must be like advanced English. There are definitely unusual entries in crossword puzzles, especially on Saturdays. No, knish isn't Italian. Knish you usually find at like a Jewish deli. All the food clues are making me happy. Yeah, knish on top of tater tots. That is a potato feast. Yeah, and feast even up here. Wow. Ace, for example, and ace is capitalized. And Warthog, yeah, Herding Lions is saying, I don't get triad. Everyone, Gerber, and everyone is saying triad, but I don't understand it either. So I would love if someone could explain this to me. Triad of letters? That's two. Flux is saying notes. Logician says as in musical notes. Oh my god, that's hard. I see three notes. Like if you play a chord, it's a triad, and A, C, and E you could actually play. Oh my god. That's a hard clue. It's a chord. Really hard clue. Yeah, Rhonda saying triad and a chord. Yeah, and Rhonda's my resident music expert. Yeah, Carrie says, wow, tough one, indeed. They're thick in the head. Z says, I'm literally studying music in college, and that took me a second. That's what happens. Okay, they're thick in the head. Seeing actually a lot of guesses here. Dolts, dodos, dopes, dinos. Who knew there were so many dolts, dodos, so many 5-letter words starting with D for people who are thick in the head. Yeah, hurting lines, just listing them all. Let's do the down. Many Helsinki ferry patrons, although I guess, excuse me, pretty much all of our guesses have an O here, so maybe it's safe to put that in. Minnie's like, I'm sure some dinosaurs had thick heads. I'm sure you're not wrong, Minnie. Gary says, I can't believe I wasn't paying attention for the music one. We needed you, Gary. I was floundering for an explanation for a while. Okay, Ryan and Scav and I Just Want a Bagel, which is an awesome username, are saying Estonians. Wow. Estonians, I see. So Helsinki, is that like right across a body of water from Estonia? I'm trying to picture the map. Mr. Pickle followed. Thank you, Mr. Pickle. Next we need All I Want is a Bagel. I Just Want a Bagel to follow. Pair that with a knish and we're having quite a meal. Person concerned with fulfillment. T-Bones just followed us. Thank you. And I Just Want a Bagel. Thank you so much. I'm sated. Person concerned with fulfillment. Ah, good. Nice. Yeah, Tord and Karn and Pixie. And others are saying hedonist. Wow. Yeah, hedonist, someone who just, a pleasure seeker. So dodos it was, I guess. They're thick in the head. Yeah, dodos. Kudos to anyone picking dodos. And let's just look at this little one, and then we'll go back to this section. Approval metaphor. Might be our fastest stumper ever. Just as I say that, we're gonna this corner is gonna be impossible. We're gonna be banging our heads against it for an hour. Lay says justice for dodos. Why is it not right that they weren't bright? Is that the point? Stitch Lover followed us. Thank you. Okay, approval metaphor is a nod. That looks good. Okay, so we'll stick with that. I see Flash here. Drill bits with a question mark. Whoa, and Mr. Chaos with crazy fonts just followed us. It's a little intimidating, I gotta be honest. Sweet Pea saying flashbacks, but I think what Blake and Wilco and I Just Want a Bagel are saying is really good. It's actually a beautiful clue. Maybe my favorite in the puzzle so far. Flashcards. Like when you're drilling your like cards. Yeah, clever clue. You get it. Drill bits. Very nice clue. Good stuff. Gerber thinks it's great. Dad Not Dude thinks it's great. Okay, cool. Yeah, study drills. Thank you, Carrie. That's what I was reaching for. Perform well to TikTokers. We got some TikTokers in chat. What do we think? Hurting lines like OMG, it's Cook. Yeah, I think it is. Let him cook. Yeah, if you perform well, yeah, you're cooking. We're cooking. What may have multiple levels? Let him cook. Everyone's excited by that one. Venus, like, you are the TikToker. I guess you're not wrong. That's a good point, Blake. To cook is to do well, but cooked means that you're in bad shape. Catherine's like, I don't speak that language. The TikTok slang language. Lay says, haha, these are clever. It's so true. I mean, the Saturday especially, but lots of crosswords have clever clues, but Saturday is just chock full of them. I love this. Toolbox or maybe toolkit, could be either. But yeah, they have multiple levels, literally level the tool with a bubble in the green liquid, multiple levels, very clever. I guess kit looks better with the crosses, maybe? I just don't see what the SX could be. Maybe we check that right away. Very clever, though. Illustration introduction. Illustration introduction. If you're just tuning in, I want to tell everybody we stream every single day, every day at noon Eastern time. We're here with a crossword. I don't know how else to announce that except when we're watching, to just say it multiple times. Illustration introduction. So first, I see. So you're demonstrating something, and so the first part of it. I don't know. Something is weird. Giggles often says, "Will it tell you if it's wrong?" Not until the very end. At the very end, if you are correct, you'll get confetti raining down. I'm proud to say, after many of these streams, I have a 100% track record of getting the confetti at the end. But if we do have an error in the grid, we will be denied confetti and have to hunt for that error. July Star followed us. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not sure about. Wait, prefix for raptor? I'm not sure about first. Could be. Could be. Scavin, Blake, and Ledition. Ooh, and who's that? Altnom. What's an oviraptor? What is an oviraptor? Gerber's like, look at the big brains on the host, because I'm bragging about my perfect confetti record. I really should say, I mean, you guys are solving the crossword, so you guys have a perfect confetti record, not me. I do a small part. Brian Smith and alternate segment also saying, I'm not sure what an oviraptor is, or oviraptor. What is this? I lust? Oh, like illust is the beginning of the word illustration? No, that can't be. Oh, Ledition and Scav are saying id est. That's hard. Okay, hold on. I gotta catch up a bit. Id est. This is IE. It's normally I period E period. We're not saying no. I don't know what that means. Id est. So when you're about to illustrate something, you say IE. Very hard clue, of course. Yeah, and Bob Beck seeing someone emerge in here, which makes sense. Ooh, tough section after all that. But it does look like Braun Breck was like, I'm not smart enough for that answer. Yeah, you've seen IE though, right, in writing, or you might even say it sometimes. Verdi, composer like Rossini, looks right as Kitty Purr and Underwater Canuck are liking, and I see something here. Missouri-based Netflix crime drama. Okay, cool. Oof. Tough section, and I would have floundered for a lot longer without you guys, because I don't know oviraptor. That is totally new to me. Giggles often is saying Ozark. Venus says, I thought IE was in example. No, EG is the it means for example. IE means kind of like in other words. That's how I would translate IE, in other words. And I just want to check this. Capital of New Zealand is Z. Wow, that's a good clue. We didn't even need it, but very nice clue. Literally, the Z here is capital, and they say Z in New Zealand. Excuse me. Nice clue. Okay. Catching up a bit. Oviraptor was a dinosaur, says Ledition. And yeah, a lot of people know their Ozark. Id est, is that in Latin? It is Latin, for sure. I don't know exactly how it translates, but like I said, I think IE means like, in other words. Pottery, Carrie and Dad Not Dude and Herding Lions and Underwater Canuck are saying where, and Gerber. Papa Ron just followed us. Thank you, Papa Ron. I just wanted bagels from New Zealand. No way. I wish I'd given you that clue. Okay. Our last long entry in the puzzle. Succeed through the straight and narrow. Succeed through the straight and narrow. Gary says, I had to go through the whole alphabet to get W for pottery. That's funny. I do that sometimes. When there's only one letter left, I will definitely scan the alphabet in my head. Id est means that is. Thank you, Warthog. That is. Yeah, that is. That makes sense. Okay, so Meow and Gerber. We're talking walk a fine line. Walk a fine line. Nice. Nice entry. Works with the clue. Succeed through the straight and narrow. I really like this. And we also didn't need a Clue for this: what can ready your roast? A wok. Nice. All right, we are cooking, guys. German surname not related to furry friends. Okay. NSSR is here on YouTube. Oh, saying walk a thin line. I think walk a fine line works pretty well. Nice. Blake and Jillian, Catherine, and Ledition. And Larry saying cats spelled like this for a German surname. Also a famous Jewish deli. Weird how much of that is going on, but sounds like cats. Sounds like your furry friends, the felines. Let's check this Z right away. Focus times. Didn't we? Yeah, look at this. Okay, we got 2 focus times in our grid. Focus times. And I said walk a fine line was the last long entry in the puzzle, but I forgot about these 2. Yeah. I think I like what I'm seeing. Different guesses, but Zen something. Yeah, if you're in a Zen, yeah, maybe Zen state, Zen studies, Zen. I saw another guess. Someone says zoning out. That's funny. I think likely states as well. Z. Zen states, because that's just, it feels more of like a natural phrase to me. But the crosswords will have the final say. Lacking a charge. Lacking a charge. Catching up on chat. Good stuff. Max Whitaker and Pixie and Lay and Sue Parler and Kellyanne and Heather are all saying free. Yeah, I guess free of charge. Doesn't cost you anything. Wait, we have est and it est? Wow. Ball drop hours. Okay, so this one stands for Eastern Standard Time, is when the ball drops at New Year's. Importantly, it's winter, because otherwise it would be daylight time. Oh, and I see a word here. Any member of the most species mammalian order. Okay. Yeah, I guess rodent. Jarrett Cole Golf is saying rodent. So I guess of all mammal types, or of all mammal orders, the rodents have the most species of rodents. Interesting little fact there. Gift with bells and whistles. Okay. Gift with bells and whistles. Nice. Barbara on Facebook and NSSR on YouTube getting rodent meow as well. Good work, everybody. Karn and Delia Brooks know they're rodents. Kitty Purr is like, I only know rats. It's the only rodent you can name. Yeah, Snippy Ray and Susan, actually I guess not Susan, but K.J. are saying train sets. This is a very cute clue as well. The bells and whistles, not meaning like all the perks. Literally, train sets have bells, they have whistles. I like that kind of stuff. Oh yeah, and Jessica's saying, I'll bet this is LSAT. Step toward the bar, yeah. Not an easy clue, but when you have 3 of the 4 letters, it's easy. LSAT. We got the LSAT and the SAT in our grid today. All right, we are closing in. I think we're gonna bag another stumper today. Kitty Purr says, I like rats. They are my playmates. Ha ha ha, purr. So you are a cat. Is that what I'm learning? Hurting Line says capybara is the biggest rodent. Yeah, that's right. Capybaras are really cool. And then Joel, no, bunnies are not rodents. I don't think I did know that, frankly. And Giggles Often just followed us. Thank you. Okay. Throw off. K.J. says, what game is after this? We're playing a game called Hurdle after this. It is some people's favorite part of the stream. So right after we fill in these last 6 squares, we're playing Hurdle. So you don't want to miss that. Lie to. Scout says capybaras always look so unbothered. I like that description. You're right. Giggles Often says this is super fun. I'm glad you feel that way. We stream every single day at noon Eastern time. However, now that I'm talking schedule, I should tell you we are taking a break for Thanksgiving. So I'll be streaming every day up till Wednesday, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, no streams. I'll announce that a few times. for our regular viewers, but we're not streaming over Thanksgiving weekend. Put up or in. What is this? Oh, antied, says Soup Parlor. Wow. Okay, hold on. Or inter. Venus just followed us. Wait, inter or antied? I'm having trouble here. Put up or in. Yeah, antied. You put up your money, you put in the pot. I think antied makes sense. Antes is the wrong tense, but antied could work. Sally says, well, thank God I didn't miss the crossword. Oh, no. I sense sarcasm in your voice. Get behind. I see. Okay, we're doing it, guys. Lala is here on YouTube. Gerber's like, I don't like this corner. Well, it won't last much longer, Gerber. I think it could be antes. No, it would be puts up if it were antes. Okay. Ozark for hurdle, says Larry. Oh no. Here we go. Lag, that's nice. Yeah, get behind is just to lag, to fall behind, really. And then what's this? Painter's White Primer Crossing. Ver blank couleur de rose. Be overly optimistic. Interesting clue. I'm already seeing the drum roll with drumstick emojis. People know, what is this? Gesso is like a plaster type thing, I think. And I guess todo means all in Spanish. So what does this mean? Is this like kind of rose-colored glasses in Spanish? Is that what this means? It's not French, Scav. No, this is definitely Spanish. Todo. All right, I'm putting this O in. I see the drum rolls. Do not go anywhere because I'm pulling up hurdle right after this. And here we go. Yes, nice. 50 minutes. That might be a record on a stumper. Still a very nice puzzle, though. Some really good clues. I loved what may have multiple levels. Drill bits for flashcards, and there was one other that I really liked. Oh yeah, raising expenses for childcare. Good stuff. All right, do not leave me because I'm switching my screen right now. What you should be doing in this time is coming up with a good opening hurdle word. And it is tradition here to pick a word from the puzzle. And we should have some things to choose from. And if you're new to hurdle, don't worry, I will explain it to you. Knish. Knish is a fun one. Oh, I'm so tempted to do Knish. Feast is probably a smarter. Yeah, Herding Line says crane is how I always start. That's wise, but we like to do something from the puzzle for our first word. So maybe feast. It's a reasonable opener, and it was in our grid today. So let's do feast and see how we go. We're trying to guess a 5-letter word. We get 6 guesses to do it. Green means that that letter is in that position. The 5-letter word does end in a T. Yellow means that these letters are in the word, but not in these positions. And gray means their S and F are not in the word. So it's like Wordle if you've played that, but with Hurdle, we do this 5 times. They're all kind of chained together. And then the last level is the crazy one. The last level is my favorite, and you'll see what happens when we get there. Pleat, says Hannah. Yeah, that's a good guess. I think pleat is nice. All right, we at least made a little progress. So where's the A living? Probably not here because AE is sort of uncommon. Adept, that could be smart. Pasha's saying adept. I guess it could be like agent, but we have enough room to play. I feel good about adept. All right, so we found our A, but yeah, there's still avert, agent. Oh, no P, I'm so sorry. Oh, my mistake. Oh, that was too hasty. All right, apologies. My head is in the game. Can't be adept. Oh, my bad. If we lose, I will never forgive myself. But we're not. I think we can do this. So sorry for that. Such a waste. Agent. So agent or avert seem to be maybe the only possibilities. Head is not in the game, Colin. You're so right. I'm here now. I promise. I will not forsake us again. Although I am starting to sweat. Gerber says, we still love you. Thank you. I needed that. All right, if it's not avert, then we're totally screwed. We're cooked, as they say. We got to try avert. Oh, thank God. Oh, man, I would not be able to handle it if I tanked us that time. No Thanksgiving break for you. Yeah, I'm just going to have to be here playing Hurdle to make up for my losses. Okay, so now we do this again, and we only get 5 guesses this time. The first guess is supplied for us. It's automatically the answer to the previous board, and it didn't hit at all. Sometimes it does. But we made it. Okay, I'm seeing sound. I'm seeing pious. Knish. Okay. Maybe a Ouija. That's a funny guess. Let's try pious. I see several people guessing it. Yeah, it checks all the other vowels, which I like. It's good to go vowel hunting early. Not a ton of success, though. All we have is this measly I. 2 guesses. So what's this going to be? I is the only non-Y vowel. We don't know if there's a Y or not, but it could be something, yeah, like bling or child. Child is still a possibility. I don't know why that's calling to me. It's calling to several other people, too. Let's try it. Yeah, let's try it. Okay, not child, but a very successful guess, nonetheless. I think we'll be able to do this. Maybe the L belongs second. And we have something like cling, as Scav is saying. Or climb, which is another good one. Oh, Hayate just followed us. Thank you. Cling or climb are the ones I'm seeing. Is there any other possibility? Maria Diaz likes climb. Oh, clink, says Delia. That's smart. Let's not forget clink. Or cliff. Oh, okay. We actually need to pump the brakes here. The Stumpinator followed us. Wow. What a username. Appropriate for today's crossword. Click. Okay, we actually have a lot of live possibilities, so maybe we should be doing a filler word. Lucky, helpfully, is listing them all out. Click, clink, climb, cling, and cliff. I think we need a filler. We only have 3 guesses. So let's try to get a bunch of these in the mix. C is not going to be that useful, like for click, because we know there is a C in the word. So maybe, blink uses the B, puts the L in the right position, and checks the K. It's not a bad one. Blink. Bluff. Okay, Toward is saying blink. Is this a bad idea? It doesn't check a G, which I'm a little concerned with. Okay, blink is good. Try, Biru says. Let's do it. Okay, we confirmed the location of the L, and we ruled out a couple of things with the NK. Oh, in fact, it can't be NG even anymore. Oh, wow. And it's not click, so does it have to be? It's not click because of the K, so it's either cliff or climb. We still have 2 possibilities at least. Cliff or climb. Are they the only possibilities? Because if so, we can just guess them in sequence. Not climb, why? Oh, because of the B! Oh, of course, that's why we did the B. Okay, get your head in the game, Jack. Cliff. Cliff, cliff, cliff. We're doing it. Oh, nice work. Good hurdling. You guys are keeping me honest today. Man. Okay. Board 3. Cliff didn't hit. Good work, everybody. Good work. Hooray. We live another day. Yeah, Lena's suggesting audio. I guess we know there's no I. You're cooking, says James. Thank you. We're all cooking together. Quiet is a little too risky for my taste. Spout, about. Maybe about is good because it guesses 3 vowels. Let's try this. Okay. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. We got an A and an O. Quite possibly the only vowels in the word. Sherry's saying leant gator. I guess there's no T for gator. Soapy? Interesting guess. Larry and Rosa both want soapy. It's too late for mouse. Okay. Manor is another good one. Manor and soapy. And wagon. Okay. Maybe try soapy. Okay. I'll do soapy. If not, I'm going to try one of these. Oh, we picked up a Y. I was not expecting that, actually, when the others weren't hitting. So So it's not going to be matter then, or anything like that. Wait, what's going on here? Could be Yowza. If anyone remembers the time we brazenly opened with Yowza, chat convinced me. But I'm not actually suggesting. Oh, Yahoo? Yahoo is a funny one, and Mayor. Oh, both good answers. Wow, I can't believe how many are still possible. Mayor? Let's try Mayor. It seems like a very sensible guess. We haven't checked an R yet. Yeah, let's do that. Wow, I'm actually surprised this didn't hit. Oh, but we do know where the Y lives. The Y has to be at the beginning now, by process of elimination. Is it Yahoo? No way. Warthog called Yahoo from ages ago. What a word. Now everyone in chat is going Yahoo. That's hilarious. Okay, Yahoo. We're doing it. Okay, Yahoo it was. Well done. All right, board 4 out of 5. We got a lot of luck here. I want to make it to this last round because that's my favorite. It's where it gets really tense. People seem surprised and excited about Yahoo. Okay, what are we doing here? I see Havoc. A lot of people guessing Havoc. Yeah. Gerber says, Jack, I'm getting stressed out. That I don't know why Hurdle is such a stressful game, but it is. Havoc. Nice word. Oh, yeah, that's clean. Do it in 2. Why not? That is how we play. Okay, last round. And the last round is wild because we only get 2 guesses. We only get 2 of our own guesses. The first 4 are automatically supplied for us. Luckily, we have... Oh, we actually have a lot of information. We know where the C, E, and T are. And in fact, I'm going to argue we know where the R is because it has to go second. So I see 2 possibilities so far. Crept or crest. If there's literally only 2, we can just go for them. But we should scan the alphabet. I'm like, Krent, Crext. It might literally just be crept or crest, right? I just want to give it a second because it would be kind of heartbreaking to guess one of these and then it turns out there are three options. There's a major difference between 2 and 3 options at this stage. I'm going to guess crest and do it. Okay, we're doing it. Crete? Yeah. That's a good question, Jessica. I don't think Crete is a word. I'm doing crest. Oh, yes. Oh, man. What a game. What a game. Well done, everybody. I love it. I always have fun solving these puzzles with you. Please join me again tomorrow. I'll be back at noon Eastern time with a new crossword. We'll play Hurdle again. I'm streaming every day from now until Wednesday. And then Thanksgiving weekend, we're taking a break. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we are not streaming. But I am streaming every day at noon Eastern from now to Wednesday. And check out Arkadium.com. You can play more Hurdle right now. You can play more crosswords. And they've got lots of other games as well. And do follow us like Tammy just did. If you don't, we always have fun here, and you don't want to miss it next time. Okay, enjoy the rest of your Saturday, everybody, and I'll see you tomorrow, I hope. Bye.